to happen. I am predicting somewhere. I was predicting 330. Now I think it's going to be 360. If the BJP plays this right. Uh,
Yeah.
so what happens now basically is that they go into full blown madness. I think you'll see the public unraveling happen. Like, for example, you've seen the public unraveling of Ravish.
Hmm.
Everybody knew
Hmm.
in private that Ravish is a nasty, petty, corrupt journalist. The problem is NDTV's financial ecosystem and its image cultivation ecosystem provided you with an aura of sophistication and balance that you never had. The moment that ecosystem was taken away from you and you become essentially a YouTuber, you
Hmm.
now have a situation where you have to go to the Hinden River, essentially to a Nala, and search for Hindenburg, and you come up with the most bizarre videos humanly possible, which of course his fans are going crazy about. They're like, oh my god, Ganta, Ganti, whatever. Uh, there was that even funnier one about democracy and Chaplusi. You remember that, where he made that rhyme?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, it's like it's so cringe. God, I was like, oh shit, dude. Like, I was like, at least this man will maintain his dignity somehow.
Hmm.
Uh, no, no.
No, but even remember when he lost his job, or he quit, rather, he resigned. I shouldn't say he lost his job, because that's not what happened. He resigned, and a lot of people in the media circles say he resigned because he didn't want to report to Sanjay Pugalia, I think his name is, who at one time
Mm,
was his colleague or his junior, or there's some sort of professional equation there as well. But anyway, setting that aside, uh, he kind of made it seem like this was the end of journalism as you know it, and he was the
mm,
rightful, sort of flag bearer of honest journalism. I just found
mm,
that so pompous, more than anything else, more than striking a chord or any of that, because I was open to kind of seeing it from his perspective, having spent 30 years at a place and then
mm.
feeling like you don't have space there anymore, and etc etc. But my God, the way he was talking, you would think that, he was it. That was it. That was
Yeah,
journalism, what he was doing.
yeah,
And then now you're
yeah.
right. Now he's resorting to all kinds of gimmickry to get views, which is
Do you
really
remember
what happened.
Govindacharya? Do you remember what Govindacharya said about the BJP, that he got kicked out of the BJP for and never made it back in? मुखौटा है, वाजपेयी हमारा मुखौटा है, बीजेपी
Hmm,
अलग है.
right.
एनडीटीवी रवीश का मुखौटा था, अब मुखौटा उतर गया है.
Hmm. Yeah, and one of the
It's like
first
that.
things, public things he did was get on the Bharat Jodo Yatra, which, that's quite a leap. Like, I mean, I'm not a journalist. I'm not, I mean, I'm quite clearly seen as someone who supports Modi, but even I wouldn't get on some BJP Yatra. You know what I mean? I would just be like, I've got to keep a
But
more distance
it was so
so I
much
can hold.
fun. Have you noticed nobody is sharing his video clips anymore?
Yeah, I think they're
This,
embarrassed now, no?
yeah. So there's two
Embarrassed, or,
things that
or
you
it's
need to.
just the transactional nature of
So see,
relationships in that.
the, there's two things you need to watch. First is how nobody is even finding clips of Ravish Kumar to share, except the BJP IT cell, so-called IT cell, which finds his clips
Hmm.
hilarious. The second is this fellow Arvind Ganisakaran, who nobody could understand his English, because you need a PhD in Tamil to understand his English. This NDTV
I don't
correspondent,
know.
because he
But
was
okay.
basically Arvind Ganisakaran. He used to keep
Hmm.
coming up with all these smart aleck these things, right?
Hmm.
Ever since the thing about Adani buying those shares started, which was what, six,
Hmm.
7, 8 months back, he
Hmm.
started shutting up. You go to his timeline today, there are no smart aleck comebacks or anything like that.
Is
It's
he still
all
with
just straight face. He's a low paid. He must be getting 20, 25,000 rupees a month maximum.
No, 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 no,
He's
no.
like
He'll
your,
get paid.
yeah, yeah. He's like, he's like a chaprasi level worker out there. So NDTV boss, NDTV cut their salaries. They forced everybody. This Gunny Sakaran came in because of cost cutting. No, so they hired him for a very low salary. And today he is he, he sounds like the press information bureau, which will only make de facto statements and not
But that
actually
was
opinions. So,
But that was what journalists were supposed to be, right? They were supposed to give you
exactly.
information and then you make up your mind. But NDTV changed all of that. And now they're living with the
Exactly.
consequences of a much more louder, opinionated press that doesn't kind of hold the same view as they do. And so,
Yeah.
today we were both on that show today. And interestingly, the Congress never sent a spokesperson, which the Congress
Yeah.
has been desperate to distance